What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Starfield, where we have just finished with Wagner Farm and heading back to Aquila to turn in. Don't click. For some reason, it's not clicking. No idea why. I have to do it a couple of times before it registers. Quite dusty. Foggy? It's probably dust, considering the type of planet this is. Kind of a deserty old western style.
Cool spacesuit.
Thanks, man.
Been up there, huh? Space.
Hey, Deputy.
Work hard, play
Hey.
hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Hey there, deputy.
Hey there. Is this how you go up? Honestly, the fact that I can't remember. There it is. Hey, Marshall, how's it going?
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Miss Wagner's safe. That's the important thing.
For the time being, yes, but she could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
They were tough and well armed, probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
And just this.
All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
And what happened at the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Could these men be veterans from the 1st Cavalry?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
It's the last one, and we already know that. Finding the Starfield thief that those men hired is our best lead.
Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
No problem.
Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Will do.
Nicely done.
Thanks, Emma. Alrighty then. Head on over to Hope Tech.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Ashta are no joke, even for us.
Went fast travel back to our ship. And head over to Pavella. Or Paveloa.
Home sweet home.
Whatever the name is. It's not in this system. It's all the way in Narian. Nope, it's in Velo. And Polvo is the name.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Are you not going to help your fellow
You're good to go.
Freestar?
All clear to land at Hopetown.
No, you're just gonna fly around? Force me to do. Okay then. Will do. Bunch of useless little people.
The board is clear. We're docked.
Still your med packs, do you? Go alone. Take the coffee, obviously. I have a feeling this is part of the mission, but might as well do it while we're here. Then, Mom. Some cells, a bathroom. Equations. Sloppily written. Bad handwriting. Not as bad as mine. Steak in a pack. Probably evidence locker. Another cage. Or prison cell. However you want to call it. Tequila tea lotus pack. Tequila tea sleepy pack. Ones for crafting. Sushi rolls. Comes far, comes near. Coffee mug. Heard everything. Is it just me, or is there like a sound that sounds like something's broken? I have to go up here. There it is. Seems we missed it. Really, Sam? Stealing your stuff, by the way. Hope you don't mind.
Please tell me you're here to help.
I
Not
am.
to try and steal my ship.
I'm also here for that. Space scoundrel. Steal this piece of junk. The repair bill would eat up my profits. No, I'm the new deputy.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that, Deputy. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
I need to get you to a doctor.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The
how
priority
that
right
works.
now is the ship. Can't do my job without it.
Already taken care of.
Thanks. That should get me home.
That would help.
Good. There aren't many of us out there. So it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Just tell me where they're heading, and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Will do. Do actually wish I could steal the ship, but I'm pretty sure I would become a wanted outlaw. More than I already am. We get a better one in the future anyways.
Ah, love the smell of getting back into the harness.
We're free and clear for flight.
What's that other blue? Oh, it's an ally.
We don't take prisoners.
enemy's shield grid is fried.
Just die already.
I'd rather not die. It's that last one. Circling around me, isn't it? There you go. Fun stuff. All this twisting and turning around. Sometimes you get dizzy. Not all the time, but it does get rather annoying every so often. Do I travel back?
Oh, hi, Sam.
Miss Morgan.
Sarah, please.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Oh, yeah?
Will do.
And...
What?
All right, that's it.
They've gone through that conversation about 4 times now. Kind of annoying. Text marketing proudly refers to their ships as trucks in
landing gear's
space.
ready. Good job. That's it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Although, you might want to run your reports through a spell check first. But that's all.
To think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until Ron Hope.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables.
Great to see you.
You can't protect your own.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
Okay,
This is
okay.
such a long shot. All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
You don't look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Tell me what's wrong.
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
All the time. Story of my life.
You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
That is really terrible.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Yeah, I could. Or you could just change your last name. But I guess I'm Captain Fahim then.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
It's not a problem.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
Except for the factory.
We're actually gonna do this quest real quick. Let's go put it up. Wrong building, apparently. Where is it? It's over this way.
Payday is always a good day.
I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your
Rude
name,
talking to me.
stranger?
Turned around.
Might buy you a drink.
I'm Captain Fahim. Pleasure to meet you. I'll take that drink.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty.
You don't
Two ways
say.
this can go. You know the drill.
You got me. I'm very surprised.
Yeah. They never see me coming. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what.
Adela doesn't serve a bounty on her. The whole thing doesn't add up.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I'd like to actually get this up. But you actually have to succeed in order to do it. We have 3 chances and we only need to get 4, so let's try the 1. You seem like an honorable man. You wouldn't kill an innocent.
I do my best.
Deep down, you want to do the right thing, and killing me is wrong.
I can tell you're up to something, pal. I'm not buying it.
But it's succeeded at 3. I am only trying to do the right thing.
You actually sound sincere? All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am.
Thanks for the advice, but I got it covered.
Suit yourself. But you may want to re-up your life insurance policy. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Ron hopes the best thing that happened to us.
Is it now?
I feel sick.
I convinced the director to let you go.
I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you.
You're lucky, the tracker was a good guy. They'll send more.
You think? I mean, of course they will. Oh, God. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you.
That's not a problem. Good luck.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Nah. Let's go reactivate this mission. Ah, never mind, it's already up.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Nope. No trouble at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Oh, let's go meet him.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Will do.
Work workers like to play.
Trucks in
What do they do? Because I'm carrying
space.
quite a lot of guns.
Their motto always cracks me up.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
I'll think about it. I'll show respect when you
All
match the
the
walking
way
speed
up.
of characters.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger.
What is it?
We certainly could use more of you.
The port side weight is 1.03 heavier than starboard.
Let's get
Boss
down
lady
to it,
wants
shall
to know
we?
if there's
Time
Starfield's
is money.
I don't see why.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Thanks, Doc.
Found your ship on Montera Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I'm aware of your position.
Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm. Of course I do. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship. Not yet, that's why I'm here. Let's go with the second one. Of course I do. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
The thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
I doubt that, considering the tone in your voice. Did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hope Tech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
I understand your position.
I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yeah, sure. Doing it out here? Hello.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's good enough to go on.
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Oh, I've spent time on Neon and know how different it can be.
Good. That should help you avoid any unnecessary complications. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Thanks for setting up the meeting.
No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
Okay. Well, we're gonna end it here for the day. So, thank you for watching. And as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.